I'm sure we've all heard about plastic in the oceans, but what you might not have heard of is the simple steps we can take to make a big difference. So today I'm going to tell you all about the changes I've made in my own life so that you might be able to do that too. But first, is it really important to clean up our oceans? Yes! Our oceans cover 70% of our planet and hold around 97% of our Earth's water. I mean, they don't call us the blue planet for nothing. The oceans are also responsible for around half of our world's oxygen. Move over, rainforest, you ain't needed. No, please don't, we need those as well. It's also thought that oceans can be home to around 200,000 unidentified species. Think of all those animals we have not yet discovered but could be going extinct. Plastic is often mistaken for food by other marine animals as well. They may try to eat it or just get tangled up in it. It can take hundreds of years to break down, and even when it looks like it's breaking down, it's actually just breaking down into smaller particles called micro or nanoplastics, which still enter the food chain. That's right, you've all probably got plastic in your guts. Delicious. So is the plastic situation really that bad? Should we all be worried? Again, yes! 8 million tonnes of plastic enter the oceans every single year, and scientists think that by the year 2050 there'll be more plastic in the oceans than there are fish. But as I said, we can all make a big difference. So here's 3 things I've done in my life to reduce my plastic use. Plastic bottles are the most common litter found in the oceans. Here in the UK, the average adult goes through about 150 plastic bottles a year. So if we put the whole of the UK together, that's around 7.7 billion tonnes of bottles every single year. But buying a reusable bottle is a fantastic way to reduce the unnecessary plastic. And there's lots of places and people around the UK helping you to keep these bottles topped up too. The One Less campaign is a fantastic campaign helping Londoners reduce their use of plastic bottles, helping provide them with simple solutions and top-up points all the way around the capital to make sure you can keep your bottle nice and full. The bottle I use is the Chili's bottle. Not only is it covered in avocados, but it keeps my hot drinks hot and my cold drinks cold, which is really useful for me as I actually work outside most of the time in all kinds of weathers, and I need a bottle like this. It has been a godsend. Even better than my avocado bottle, they also have the Refill X bottle. If you buy a Refill X bottle, Chili's will actually donate £10 of that sale to the refill movement. Now the refill movement is not only concentrating on London, but all over the UK to again give you more stations to refill your reusable bottle. If you didn't want to buy the refill bottle, they do have loads of really beautiful designs, like my avocados. Either way, you're helping. Plastic shopping bags are also a really big problem, especially as if they drift out to sea, they look a little bit like a jellyfish, which is something quite tasty to a hungry sea lion. Again, in the UK, we use about 13 billion plastic bags every single year, but hopefully with the introduction of the bag charge, that should be reduced. When Ireland introduced their own bag charge, 15 cents per bag, their plastic bag usage dropped by a whopping 90%. Amazing! Even before the UK did introduce its bag tax, I did try and take my own bags with me. I'd either reuse the ones I'd been given on my last shop, or I would take a backpack or something similar. Although, to be quite honest, I didn't always remember. Now I make sure I keep a selection of bags in my boot so that I will always have a bag to go shopping with. On a recent visit to Wales, to a sleepy little village, I was given a Moore's bag. So I had to look into this because I'd never heard of this before, but it's a really good movement where people make these bags out of donations or curtain scraps or any other fabric they've got lying around, and they give them away for free so that everyone can reduce their plastic bag usage. Now if you want to make your own bag, they've got some fantastic instructions on their website, and you can actually buy their little Moore's bag tags to sew on as well. You only have to pay for the cost of making them and for delivery, which is a bit steep when you're here in the UK. But I think it is a small kind of amount for a really, really good idea. Now apparently, at the time that I researched this video, there have been around 285,000 bags made. It's quite a lot of bags. But it's not just carrier bags that I've gotten rid of. I've also got rid of sandwich bags and cling film. Now we have bought loads and loads of Tupperware, and we actually store all our fridge and freezer goods in that Tupperware. Now this has actually not only helped cut down the number of one-use plastic I use, it's also helped me keep my fridge and freezer a bit better organised. So it's a good idea, even if you don't want to save the environment. The final thing I do is litter pick, which might seem pretty grim. I went on a trip to Bournemouth with my boyfriend, and whilst we were having a wonderful day on the beach, summer has been insane, we noticed that there was a lot of litter. Several times we had to run to the ocean to stop something like a plastic bag, a beach ball, or even a spade floating away to kill a sea turtle. I will add that there were council workers litter picking the beach, but the amount of litter being left was too much even for them. If we can all just make sure we pick up our litter, it's not that hard to take it to a bin or carry it around until you find a bin. Now if we all can help out by making these small changes, we can really make a big difference and hopefully save our oceans. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you've got any tips or tricks or advice for my channel, pop it down below. Also, if you've got a topic you want to learn about, pop it down below as well. And hopefully I'll see you next time. So I do love avocados.